Welcome back to another video.
Hi guys.
It's been quite a long time. Today we're going to be reacting to a video which we're going to be solving riddles and today we have a special guest. My brother will be coming.
Hi guys, it's like my first time being in a video.
In a reacting video. It's been a long time since
Yeah.
he's been in one of our videos.
It's been like 2 years.
Yes, you've seen how much he's grown. Alright. Okay, let's start our video. Alright.
Becky attended her high school reunion last weekend.
Hello.
All of her friends seemed to be doing really well in life. Connor showed up wearing clothes from expensive brands.
Hello.
Matilda had not just one, but two of the latest smartphones.
It's going to be solving.
Tom showed up in a fancy sports car, and Beth was wearing a luxurious watch on her wrist. Take a good look at Becky's friends. Can you tell who is really rich?
I think the one with the gold watch.
I think the one with the car.
No, I think it's the second one because Becky's the red shirt.
Well, let's see. If you look closely, Connor didn't take off the tags from his clothes.
Oh.
This probably means that he's planning on returning them after the reunion.
Yeah.
Matilda's phones are fake. Look at the label. It's just a copy of the original brand.
Ah!
And Beth's watch is way bigger than her wrist, which means that the watch is not really hers. So, Tom is probably the richest person at the reunion. Oh, yeah. Amy's favorite band is in town, and she really wants to go to their concert. She asks her stepmother if she can go, but she says she will only allow Amy to go if she does a series of things for her. The first thing the stepmother asks is for Amy to bring her some water in a colander. To get this right, Amy needs to think outside the box.
Okay.
Can you help Amy figure out how she can do that?
She might have to fix the holes in it.
Yeah. Put tape through it, maybe.
Amy needs to freeze some water and put the cubes in the colander.
Yeah.
Technically, frozen water is still water, right?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Next, her stepmother asks Amy to pick out the perfect evening dress for her. Amy walks into her stepmother's closet, and there are 3 dresses. A red, a green, and a blue.
I think the green.
Take a look at the picture. Which
Wait,
dress should Amy choose?
I think the
She might
red.
have to choose the red one.
Yeah, red. I think the green has a purple bit on it.
Like
yeah.
stain.
I
And
think
the blue one has
If
a
you
yellow.
look closely,
like
the button on the
something
blue
button.
dress is about to come off. The green dress has a big paint stain on it, so Amy should pick the red dress.
We got that one right, at least.
At least I didn't get it right.
Stupid.
I got like the.
Before Amy can take the dress to her stepmother, the woman enters the room. She sees the stain on the dress and starts to shout at Amy, "How could you do this to my dress?" But Amy says she didn't do anything wrong, and that the paint was already there when she walked into the closet. The stepmother asks Amy to find the culprit. If she could figure out who had stained her dress, then Amy could go to the concert.
Okay.
The 3 main suspects are Amy's stepsisters, Ella, Bella, and Gabriella. They don't like Amy, so it's likely that one of them
I
splashed
think
paint on their mother's dress in order to
This
frame her.
one because
When the stepsisters are out of the house, Amy sneaks into their bedroom to try to find the culprit. Take a look at the room. The first bed belongs to Ella, the second belongs to Bella, and the third bed belongs to Gabriella.
wait,
Can you
I
tell
think
them?
this one though.
There's a paint bucket in the third one.
Yes, so
The bottom one under the bed.
yes.
So
It was Gabriella.
yeah.
Her bed is the third one on the left. And if you look closely, it has a bucket of paint under it. Emily and Barbara are getting ready for a girls' night out. They are putting on makeup and getting their hair done. They have pretty similar tastes, and their things look pretty much the same. But one of them has more money than the other. Looking at the image, can you tell which one has the more expensive stuff?
I think that one because
Yeah,
it says Gucci on it.
Yeah, I think that one as
The
well.
left one is called Gucci on it.
Yeah.
Take a look at Barbara. Her dress kind of gives it away since it's obviously a knockoff. So Emily is the one with the more
It was
expensive
literally
stuff.
spelled Gucci wrong. Literally 3
Harry
C's.
decided to backpack around the world on his own.
Yeah.
On the plane, he sat next to a girl. He asked her where she was from. But instead of answering, she showed him 2 emojis on her cell phone. Take a look at the image. Can you tell which country the girl is from?
She might. Ireland.
I think
Ireland.
Yeah,
Ireland. Because iron and land.
Ireland.
Let's see. That's an iron and a piece of land. I guess she's from Ireland?
Yeah. Okay, we got that right.
As soon as Harry landed in Paris, he went strolling along the streets to find a place to stay. He found a cute little hotel and decided to go inside. Big mistake. Why?
Because
There's
it's
people in there.
yeah. Because it's
There's
not
one
like
person up there. Oh, there's a ghost up there. That's a ghost, actually.
Take a look at the window on the last
It's
floor.
a ghost.
It looks like there's a ghost.
Oh, I thought it was a person. Yeah.
I'd look for another place to stay if I were him.
Mouth.
After he found a better hotel to stay in, he decided to get lunch. He ordered the classic French onion soup. But when his dish came, it was filled with cockroaches. He called the restaurant's manager to tell them about the incident. The manager said, "This is unacceptable. I will find the person who did this and fire them immediately." There were 3 suspects. The cook said that he had prepared the soup as usual. It was okay when he passed it to the waiter. The waiter said that he hadn't touched the soup. He just served it to Harry and hurried to take the order from another table. The manager also questioned the cleaner, who said that he had spent the last hours cleaning the bathroom and had no idea what the fuss was about.
I think it
Tell
might
who
be
was
the
guilty.
cleaner, because maybe the cleaner found
the cleaner.
the cockroaches and put it in the soup, maybe, or something like
Yeah, I think the cleaner.
that. I think the cook.
No one. Look at the ventilation system. It's full of roaches. They must have crawled out of it and fallen into Harry's soup. Yikes. There are 3 passengers in the business class of an international flight that is headed towards Rome. Take a look at these 3 people. The first lady looks pretty well dressed. She's wearing a luxurious designer handbag and is texting on her expensive phone. The guy in the middle is working with stock charts on his laptop, and the third guy is enjoying a cup of coffee while reading an article in the Financial Times. Can you tell which one is the real billionaire?
That one.
It's literally
on the
news
on
it
the
said
news,
that the
news-
world's
the
biggest billionaire.
Oh,
I think
billionaire.
that's what it's right there, right there. I think
Let's
it's
see.
2 of these.
The woman may look well dressed, but if you see the tag on her clothes, it says 100% polyester. It's unlikely that a billionaire would wear something like this. The guy working with stock charts is wearing old, ripped shoes.
Oh.
Doubt that's a fashion choice.
But I was
He's
thinking
probably not a
of
billionaire.
2 of
Oh,
them.
that leaves us the last guy. If you look closely, the article he is reading is about him. The title of the article is "The World's Newest Billionaire." Guess we found our guy, huh?
I thought it was like 2
Detective
of
Smith
those.
was called to investigate a burglary at the city's museum. A priceless diamond disappeared, and the thief left no trace behind. After analyzing the museum's security cameras, Detective Smith gathered 3 suspects: the security guard, the museum's curator, and a visitor. The security guard said he only left his post during lunchtime, and he could swear that the diamond still wasn't missing at that time. The museum curator spent the day guiding a tour of the museum for a foreign group. They came to see the diamond at the beginning of the tour, and it was still shining bright in its place. The visitor said he only popped in for a quick visit and didn't even pass through the Metzi aisle where the diamond was kept. After these 3 interviews,
I think I
Detective
know.
Smith found the thief. Can you tell who it
No,
was?
I think right. I think the third one. It literally has like a blue diamond
Yeah, I
through his
think
hands.
third.
It was the visitor. First of all, he knew the exact
Yeah,
location of the diamond inside the museum. Plus, take a look at that string he's fiddling with in his left hand. Detective Smith pulled it from under his sleeve and voila, the diamond was attached to it. I guess he didn't have time to go home and get rid of the diamond, huh? Julie and her friends decided to spend the weekend at a cabin in the woods. They arrived on Friday evening and spent the night playing board games and telling spooky stories. When they woke up on Saturday morning, they found that someone had stolen all their food supply. The door's glass was shattered, but other than that, there were no signs of who could have done it. So the group decided to search the surrounding woods to see if they could find the culprit. Take a good look at the scene the group stumbled upon and see if you can find out who took their food.
Oh, it could be she
I
because.
didn't pay attention.
Wait,
Oh wait, yeah, it's the third one.
What's that at the left corner?
because
Those look like bare footprints, huh?
Huh.
Not just one, but rather an entire
I saw
family
a
of
glass
bears.
piece on the right side.
And they even
Let's
left
see
an
right
Oreo
there,
wrapper
glass
on the ground as evidence.
Yeah,
Yep,
that's what I
these
thought.
grizzlies were the culprits for sure.
wait.
Atlas woke up in the attic of an abandoned house. He tried to find a way out of the house, but all he could find was a room with 3 doors. Each door hid a different danger. The windows and floor behind the first door were made entirely of magnifying glass, which meant that the sunlight would probably burn him if he entered. The second door hid a room full of poisonous gas. and behind the third door was a hungry lion. What should Atlas do to escape?
Ah, that one.
The lion, because it feels hungry.
I think the first one because like there's no windows or anything. Something.
He should wait until it's nighttime and use the first door.
Yeah. or something.
Sydney told her mom that her gymnastics team would go to a sports camp for the weekend. She asked her mom to help her pack a bag for the trip. Her mother packed everything she thought her daughter would need. When Sydney came back from the weekend, she was telling her mother all about the trip.
Okay.
But somewhere during the conversation, she asked her mother why she hadn't packed a toothbrush. The mother immediately knew Sydney was lying about where she had really been that weekend. How?
Because she's in the house.
The clothes they're wearing, she's wearing.
I think the house.
Because Sydney's mother did pack a toothbrush, but she put it under Sydney's gymnastics clothes. If Sydney had really gone camping, she would have used the clothes and found the toothbrush.
Switch to Vodafone. Reliable broadband
Yeah.
without the price
Who
tag.
cares about that?
Seriously, what is that? And
Grace could finally
I
go
don't
on
know.
her dream trip using her points.
And
She never dreamed she'd meet Hero.
Kimberly discovered 3 bags in an old attic along with a note. The note said that there were $1 million inside one of the bags. It also said that the 2 other bags were empty. She only had one chance to figure out which bag had the cash, and she could trust that one of the messages written on the bags was true.
I
On the
think it's
first bag,
officially.
it said, "The cash is not here." On the second bag, it was written, "The cash is not here." The last bag read, "The cash is in the second bag." If you were Kimberly, which bag would you choose?
I
I
think
choose
first
the
one.
first one.
First
because
one,
It's
first
like big and
first.
it's just like blaming on the other bag, basically.
I think it's
First one. First one.
You should choose the first bag. If only one of the clues is true, then the money is in the first bag. The
Oh.
police have been after Mr. Burke for many years, trying to prove he's involved in illicit activities, but they never managed to catch him. One day, Detective Lawrence decided to make a surprise visit to Mr. Burke's office. As soon as the detective arrived, Mr. Burke's secretary said he was away on a business trip. The detective asked to see Mr. Burke's office and took a picture of it, but he wasn't allowed to touch anything without a warrant. So, Detective Lawrence went back to the station and got a warrant. When he returned to Mr. Burke's office, he noticed someone had been in there. Take a look at both pictures and try to find out what Detective Lawrence saw.
Well, I think it's that one because it's
Oh,
like.
shit. In the second one, there's footsteps.
Yeah.
The desk lamp is tilted and the books are in different places. Someone definitely was in that room. Detective Lawrence decided to search Mr. Burke's entire office. In one room, he found there were footprints up until the middle of the room, and then they disappeared. The only window of the room was open. "Oh no!" Detective Lawrence shouted. "I can't believe he escaped again." He took a picture of the room and took it to the police station. At the station, he showed the picture to the other detectives, and one of them said he had cracked the case. Take a look at the picture. How did the detective solve the case?
Because.
Oh wait, the lamp's tilted.
And there's like this wood thing by the ladder or something.
And is that
Dust or something.
rice?
The detective understood that
floor.
Mr. Burke was a shapeshifter. This explains why the footprints didn't reach the window. Plus, look at all the bird food on the floor. He probably shapeshifted into a bird and escaped.
Alright, that's the
That's
end
it
of
for
the
today.
video, guys.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Hope you have a good day and yeah, bye.
I'll come